Okay, welcome to the sector. Clap it up, gentlemen. Yay. And we're going to play a campaign game fighting over an uncontested hex on Corvus Majoris. The earlier battle report showed when there was a victory with Eldar, Tau, and Space Marines, but there's only 2 hexes won, so we're going to fight the winner that will get one of those unclaimed hexes on Corvus Majoris. This is the board. We tried to imitate the LVO style terrain. Let us know what you think, if it's sparse, too sparse, or what have you. That's what the board looks like. We're going to play a West Coast BAO LVO style mission. We're going to do the primary is, help me out here, Emperor's Will. Primary is Emperor's Will with
the white objectives.
The white objectives. So we rolled for the deployment type is going to be Dawn of War style deployment. The Eldar forces, we're going to do the battle is going to be Eldar versus Space Marines and Tau. Eldar won. They chose this table half, and they're going to put, they did put their base, their is that Crusade?
That's the Emperor's
Will objective there. Space Marine Tau put their Emperor's Will objective here. The secondary mission is Crusade, with 3 objectives placed in no man's land. One is here. One is behind this center line of sight blocker here. And another one is here. Those are the 3 Crusade objectives. So, it's night fighting. And there's your table from a distance. 1,500 point game. 1,500 points of Eldar. Tell us what you got.
Alright, I have a unit of 3 jet bikes, 4 wave serpents with scatter lasers, and 5 dire avengers in each, except this unit has 6, and also the spirit seer. Another unit of 3 jet bikes, 5 warp spiders, and 2 barebone wraith knights.
Okay. Scary looking list there. Never went up against Eldar, so this will be my first time playing the new Eldar. It's been a while. They've been out, but I haven't faced them yet. I'm bringing a list that I'm going to try out a couple times, and I've played it here before. It is Space Marine Primary with a Chapter Master on bike with Artificer Armor, Shield, and Thunderhammer. He is got 5 bike troops, 2 grav guns with him, 2 5-man scout sniper squads with cloaks and sniper rifles. One of them has a land speeder storm with a multi-melta on it, 2 thunderfire cannons, Tau allies, commander with missile pods and pure tide chip, iridium suit, target lock drone controller, and 2 shield drones. He's got 6 marker light drones, 3 broadsides with 2 shield drones. The broadsides have velocity tracker, interceptor, and target lock, and 9 fire warriors plain. That's 1,500 points. Oh, and Kotiaz is coming in as a little cheesy ally, keeping an eye on the tenuous alliance between the Tau and the Space Marines here. He's not too pleased about it. So he'll hide in the corner with a Thunderfire cannon and shoot the shit out of things.
Well, kill the Xenos, right?
Yep, kill the Xenos from a distance with a Thunderfire cannon impressions. That's a board, and you going to deploy first, or
we gotta roll off.
We gotta roll off for that. You want to roll off now?
Sure.
Alright, go ahead and roll off. Oh, powers, I took prescience and forewarning, which gives an invul save, 4 invul save for Kotiaz.
And then I have Conceal, Reveal, and Psychic Shriek, and my Warlord trait was within 6 inches of my Warlord, you get don't deviate on Deep Strike.
Okay, and I'm doing Coat to Cheese as my Warlord, so he gets the, whatever, Preferred Enemy Demons, I believe, Warlord trait, which doesn't come into play this game. Let's roll off for 4 and a 4. We're going to re-roll that. Action-packed game here. 2 and a 5, you win.
I'll take bottom, so you can deploy first.
Alright, I'll deploy first on this side, and we'll be back. Okay, here's the deployment. Eldar 1, you won deployment and opted to give me, you gave me first deployment and first turn. Here's what I did with that deployment. I put the 2 Thunderfire cannons. I bolstered this hill, I bolstered this ruin here. I've got Thunderfire cannon here, Kotias and Thunderfire cannon here. Broadsides here, Fire Warriors here. I've got the Scouts there, the Markers drones, and the Commander there, and the Bike Chapter Master and Bike Squad there. Eldar deployed in the back corner here with 4 Wave Serpents and 2 Knights. And you
reserve 2 jet bikes and deep striking warp spiders.
Right, you got 2 bikes, and the deep striking guys here. I am gonna outflank with the speeder and 1 group of scouts. You want to try and see if you can roll 2 6s?
Yeah, that'd be
Coat
fun.
to cheese.
Nope.
All right.
You want to make me re-roll that?
Nope, but seize the initiative on Coat to cheese, and there is the battle at the beginning of the battle. Okay, turn 1 for Space Marine Tau. The group that was over here moved forward into the ruins. Scouts ran up the building, got a good roll. They moved in. They moved in. Marker lights jumped over sort of to here, and Commander and 3 markers got sight on the Wave Serpent over there. The frontmost broadside was in range and took away cover and bumped up its BS to 2. It ended up doing 3 hits. 3 hits and took took 2 glances on that. Then Thunderfire. This Thunderfire was not in range, but it was in range to the Wraith Knight, so I was hoping to kind of get some hits and scatters. I did really well, got all hits and 1 scatter into the direction, so got like 4 hits on the Knight and 3 on the Wave Serpent, and ended up doing a wound to the Wraith Knight. Bikes jetted forward and got behind the line of sight blocking center blocker here, and as did the Commander and drones in their assault jump move. That is the Space Marine Tau side of the battlefield after turn 1. We'll be back with the damage that the Eldar can do in turn 1 night fight. Okay, so in turn 1, the Eldar have pretty much backed all the way into the corner, all their Wave Serpents and their Knights. What'd you do? All your Wave Shield shots went into the bike unit here.
Yeah, this is the only one that shot.
Oh, that was the only one that shot. So that was the only one that shot, and that shot here and killed a bike.
Yep.
Everybody else backed way the heck up over there with the Knights there. So there we are. That's the end of turn 1. Okay, Eldar breathed a sigh of relief. It was a very ineffective round for Space Marines. I had sort of 2 options with the bikes poised here at the wall. I could have tried to jump forward, get grab gun shots off. I probably wouldn't have gotten charges off because he measured that ahead of time, but could have gotten some Commander and grab gun shots off. Maybe killed a Serpent or that wounded Knight. Instead chose not to. Backed up the bikes, jumped the Commander forward, took shots, and was ineffective. Didn't do anything to the Wraith. Then prescienced Thunderfire Cannon scattered off the board, so that was a huge fail. And the regular unprescient Thunderfire scattered onto the table, ineffective. So 0 hits. No, wait, did I do 1 wound somehow?
You did 1 glance.
Oh yeah,
here.
one Thunderfire managed to
land
to
here
flip and did managed to penetrate. So I did 1 wound to 1 Wave Servant with he mitigated and made all of this shooting ineffective. So really, you know, whatever, bad Thunderfire rolls on my part. At least I didn't leave myself hanging in the wind out here. Backed up the bikes to be conservative. That is where. That's where my guys are at the end of 2. That's where the Eldar are at their beginning of their 2.
Took down a couple broadsides.
That was 2. Was turn 2?
Broadside. Yeah, that was turn 2.
Okay, end of turn 2 for the Eldar. This is how
all my reserves came in.
All reserves came in? Okay.
Jet bikes came in and ended up here. Warp spiders were able to not deviate, being within 6 inches of my warlord. So they landed here and then ran spread out. 3 wave serpents basically moved up here. This one shot at the commander's unit, doing I think 2 drones.
Killed 2 drones, yeah.
Forced a pinning test, but didn't do anything. This one moved flat out. This also moved flat out. This guy over here shot at the bike unit, ended up killing 1 bike.
Yeah, 3 lookout sirs, and then the commander made 5 or 6 saves.
And then 2 Wraith Knights shot at the broadside unit, killing 2 drones.
2 drones and a broadside. Alright, that's Eldar turn 2. That's how they look at the end of 2. That's how I look at the end of 2. I'll be back with 3. Alright, at the end of turn 3 for the... I still gotta do my assault phase and jump back. So I'm gonna jump these guys back, but what they did is they jumped forward, marker lit up that guy, did tank hunter shots into that guy, and did 2 hull points.
Yep.
Then 1 Thunderfire was totally ineffective. 1 Thunderfire did not a lot of... Not much to it, but he failed.
Did 1 glance, and I failed to save.
Yeah, failed to save, did a glance. So got first blood off that one, and then ended up taking 2 more hull points and wrecking that one. And the bike squad backed up. It was sort of a tough tactical decision, but I don't know, I just tried backing up because it didn't seem sane to move forward into that. We'll see what effect that has. Turn 3 moving forward, that's how the battlefield looks. Eldar turn 3 went as such. The Eldar Tide moved forward, got shots. What happened? Wave Serpent shots? Killed? No.
The Wave Serpent killed, what?
4 Wave Serpent killed 4 out of 5 scouts.
Put a wound on the Thunderfire cannon.
Knights killed the rest of the broadsides. Everybody moved forward. And looks to me like the beginning of the end. We'll see. That's the board at the end of 3. Alright, so in Space Marine Tau turn, this unit of marker drones and commander jumped over to here, lit up them with marker drones, and commander took shots here. Killed a bike. No, yeah, commander took shots and killed a bike, and then somebody, the Tau shooting ate up the marker lights and killed the guy there. Commander dropped his orbital bombardment, it hit, and it landed and got, what did it do? Immobilized the serpent and did a wound here. These guys jumped back, and 1 Thunderfire.
Both Thunderfires.
Both Thunderfires did hits.
A whole bunch of hits
all in this vicinity here, and nothing.
Amount to anything.
It amounted to absolutely nothing. And that is me for the beginning of 4. Was that correct?
Yep, that's top of 4.
Top of 4. We'll be back. It's getting here. I just wanted to get the theory behind it. Okay, here was turn 4 for the Eldar. Did a lot of killing. Wraiths moved forward and got here. 1 Wraith Knight wiped out the Thunderfire. What'd this guy do? He got
shot the other Thunderfire, which got saved.
Yeah, I made an invul save.
That Wave Serpent killed the 3 bikes here.
Yep.
Combined Warp Spider, Dire Avengers finally took down the Land Speeder.
Yep.
Got out, moved forward, moved. Bikes moved back here, and they moved a little bit.
Okay. And we've sort of been just talking about, do I even have a chance moving into turn 5? I think we're going to do turn 5 and see what I can do. If I can get some contesting over here and things, but looks like it's kind of tied up or wrapped up, but we'll try. Okay, we're gonna call it at the end of turn 5. In my turn, oh, I gotta jump them ahead.
Yep.
That's actually kind of critical, right?
Yeah, it is. So 2d6.
Oh, only 3 inches.
3
I'm probably
inches.
not even gonna get line breaker, or maybe I will.
No, you will.
All right,
Because
so
of that run move.
I'll get line breaker with the. Joe told me what to do at this point. I wasn't really thinking how to eke out a few extra points, but he encouraged me to try for line breaker here. I was unable to get down the building, but just barely got on that objective. Got these guys out, and on this objective, I got a wound. Separated the markers and the commander. Got a wound on him from Monster Hunter before he assaulted. They did a wound to each other?
Yep, roll a jump on your commander too, because you might be able to contest here.
Roll a jump roll on my commander to see if I can get on that objective. What'd I get?
7. Not close enough.
Not close enough to get on that objective. And then over here, I forgot to shoot the snipers, but I don't think there's much going on over here.
Yeah, we could do that before.
Closing in on over here.
Pinned here because of Thunderfire.
Right, Thunderfire was able to get some pinning shots. He perils on Prescience, so Prescience was a epic fail this game, as was the Thunderfires in general. So that's kind of where we're at. He's going to get his turn 5 shooting, but it's looking like the Eldar are well poised to get a win here, and we'll be back with the end of the game. Alright, we had to call it here because basically Eldar very quickly and easily, with a couple of shooting, were able to kill the 4 models that were still on the table that were troop scoring. So I have no scoring on the table, and clearly I was just eaten alive here, contested, and managed to just get a point for First Blood and a point for Line Breaker. Eldar got primary, secondary, line breaker. We
8-2.
Yeah, we called it on turn 5. So if we had played a 7-round game, we probably would have gotten Warlord, but ended it here 8-2. That's how it looks. Good game. Thank you for the game. It was fun, and definitely saw the power of Eldar. I don't know. After game thoughts, not a lot. I mean, I was saying at the beginning of the game, I don't count on a whole lot of I don't over count on the reliability of the Thunderfires, but they definitely didn't do very much. Didn't have very much success with Prescience. It didn't go off twice, and just basically facing an army that pretty much any time, lots of times when I was only wounding on 6s, very difficult build to go up against. So I don't really have an MVP because nobody really did anything good.
Mine was probably the Raid Knights.
Yeah, Wraith Knights were
just trimming out your broadside.
I mean, they were the only target, and then it's just discouraging because you shoot at the one target that's in your face turn 1, you do a couple wounds only to realize that it's got 6 wounds. How many wounds does it start with?
Yeah, 6.
Starts with 6, so it's just, and then dealing with 4 Wave Serpents is daunting, so very tough list. That's how the battle looks at the end. So the Eldar were able to fight off the Imperials and grab that uncontested hex on Corvus Majoris. The campaign rolls on, and yeah, that's how things ended up. Check out the videos, like the channel, rate the videos, etc. NViz on YouTube, and check out our podcast, Veterans of the Long War, on Facebook and iTunes. Good night.